Hello, YouTube! Welcome back! Oh, I almost dropped my controller. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage! Yahoo! Let's go to the next chapter.
Let's head to the castle. Climb on my back.
And it's not like any time of the story. I want to get another 2 chapters done this video. Which means next week, we'll handle chapter 4, which is where the game really picks up gameplay-wise.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens. If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
There it is! There's a logo! There, I got my thumbnail moment. Possibly. I don't know yet. This game's all so new, like, oh. Editing's gonna be delightful, like, getting, like, snippets just for thumbnails. And
we are safe within these walls.
So this is Lithos Castle. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you think so.
A roast
Though
beef.
you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes, you are. I feel overwhelmed with joy. I may cry.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. Clan. Fram. Thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed. You and your predecessors, watching over my child.
I am
all these
dropping
years.
Planet Fram so damn
I am
fast.
ever so grateful.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see the corrupted here in Lithos.
Remember, they're supposed to
The
be
corrupted?
16 years old,
Those
too.
enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
1 year younger
Oh.
than Alir.
I didn't like those
believe.
things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elios had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron. Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where
1 year
he'd
younger
come
than
from.
Alir.
But seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
I wonder if it is
No.
mere coincidence that you awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
I can't
Worry
either.
not. I doubt he will attack anytime soon. This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily. Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, It is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean? Who's awake?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
The talking's so long that just, even when it's hooked up to a TV, the screen just dims.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the emblem
I
rings
see
are
Sigurd in
enshrined.
his, like, holding the
Those
sword
of the Holy
across
Knight,
pose.
of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here, as well as the ring of the Princess Exalt, and finally, the ring of the Instructor.
A lot of them.
Each dwells within an emblem ring, as Marth resides in the ring
So
of
6
the
of them are on
Hero
Lithos. Lithos.
So, counting
Lithos.
Mars, there are 6 emblem rings.
Well,
Wow.
King. In fact, there are 12.
yeah.
6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries, as a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the Divine Dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings, and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Yeah, that's something
Precisely.
smart.
The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years.
Yep.
At which time the Divine Dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
It is how one calls
Yeah.
for an emblem from a ring, just as you did earlier with Marth. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That
Yeah.
includes you, my child.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
The
An
incantation.
invocation,
Oh,
you mean.
invocation.
What was it?
Shine on, emblem of beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That
Yeah.
was how you summoned Marth. What was your focus? Your intention when you spoke those words?
I wanted to help Clan and Fram. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect them.
Your focus
There's so
was
much I
on
want to
helping
say right
others.
now, as I'm connecting all the
Remember
dots
that
in my
intention
head
whenever
with
you
why.
summon emblems, not to keep the power for yourself. Understand?
I-
To borrow, so you may
It's worded
protect
in a very
others.
specific
I
way.
understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice battle? You must be a little rusty.
Yeah,
after all
chapter
these years.
2. Chapter 2 is one of the maps that kicked my ass the most. In chapter 17.
How about we train?
Chapter
here?
11 is complicated.
You
I'll
will
get to
be
that
the
one later.
Fighting. The emblem lends you their strength. You need to train your body and
What
mind
was-
to unleash an emblem's full power.
21? 21?
Clan,
2 and 17 are the
Fram.
3 that kicked my ass
You
the most.
will be aiding my child in this battle. Against me.
Queen Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
So yeah, it shows like all the playable units running at the bottom. It's really cool. This map, units could die even on Classic, and it doesn't matter. Although they stopped showing on that bar for a little while though, which scared me on my first playthrough because I lost Vander, and I was like, oh, maybe I can't.
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks. Nevertheless, their abilities are
Yeah, the
the
fabrications.
same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the chills.
They kill them.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all. The Divine Dragon.
I
Roast beef.
understand.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah.
I don't want
We're
you
friends.
back
As loath
backing
as I
me
am
up.
to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders. I
Yeah.
pledge to bring us victory.
No,
Thank you, everyone.
victory will be mine, not yours.
Let's begin.
She's right behind the camera. So you do have some camera controls, not a ton. This is where some of the quality of life stuff goes
Be
away.
cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons. Therefore, they can rain arrows upon us from afar.
Yeah, just so you have a little bit, but the problem is you're only able to twist it very little, which is the problem for me because I don't like, whenever possible, I prefer in 3D games. This isn't much of an issue in the 2D games, just because it's like a direct overhead view. But in 3D games, I don't like heading south. I like heading north better. So 3 houses, I'd always just turn the camera around. You can't do that in this game. And I don't like zoomed out just because it's very out. Anyways, hey, so the first week of this...
See this enemy with the axe.
So this is
Swords are
Break.
strong against axes. If you outmatch your foe, try it. Strike.
So like early on when trailers, like everyone's confused, like we think we know how to break, but it didn't show one of the enemies looked like that. And the reason is because the footage people were being like, maybe there's more to it, because the leader should have been able to break the axe guy, but that footage was a chapter of chapter 1 before breaks are unlocked. So you see, Martha's almost ready to be engaged. And to start maps, besides this
Well
one, you
done.
can engage
You
immediately.
see, swords are strong. Enemies can't counterattack.
So, like, obviously, yeah, I already went over why I didn't do content this the second weekend. So I had a performance on the...
Hey, Divine One. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use... I'm good
But
for near or far,
outside,
even against well-protected enemy.
away from campus, I had a, so yeah, that's the gimmick of mystical units. Train stuff. So I had a performance, but it wasn't on campus. It was actually closer to my home than it was the campus. So I went home that weekend. Problem is, I felt sick. So I ended up not recording. Plus, I still wasn't done with the game. And this is also kind of the time where I noticed, like, oh, I probably shouldn't stream this game. Because Fire Emblem just doesn't get... And nobody watches streams of Fire Emblem. Even the biggest Fire Emblem YouTubers really don't seem to have a ton of views on their streams. So it's like, okay, I'll just do videos.
You know, I can do some mean healing with not only that, I can take incoming hits for nearby
Yep,
allies.
and that is
Anyway, if you don't
the Bond Guard. Chain Guard, whatever it's called. Chain Guard, yeah. Which I'm actually going to use right now. Clan, because Chain Guard can be really good if you are good at using it. I'm not the best at using it, but I'm plan on using it well.
I'll manage.
Damn you. Dang you.
I won't forget you.
I want to fight her next turn. Oh, yeah, so that's why I didn't end up doing it last week. This week, thankfully, I feel fine. After being sick all week, though. Because I also mentioned that, it's been a week. So, Bond XP, you gain more skills and stuff as you level up. Menuing is not always the best in this game. Like... Yeah, it's not gonna let me get to the emblem menu while I'm here, most likely. But it does have a little bit, so like if you hit minus here, you see basic stuff like that. And see, like, sync, when you sync, you get these. It just shows this. All the basic stuff. Weapon levels are static and depend on classes and emblems. I like that. That's something more from Genealogy, and I'm a fan of it. See, because I wanted to show, like, all the Bond menu, but I can't yet. Yeah. And Divine Speed, like, is the one that, like, heals, but with an extra attack. So. Yeah.
whatever you say.
Ah, darn. Okay. Let's put you in there. Since you're a weapon trial disadvantage, enemies will break, and they will
I
typically
am ready to serve.
aim for breaking. They will like move with breaking in mind. This game has a lot of
It's time I
anti-juggernauting
enter the
things, which
fray.
I really like. Although with the right units, you can still
There is no
Juggernaut.
need to hold back, my child.
At least in hard mode.
All right.
Get a crit. Oh. I was hoping for a critical. You cannot be broken when you initiate combat. So, like, first, Evander here will not be broken. But I see more benefit of having... I want Alear to get the kill. Okay. So I'm not going to use Vander at all because I do want Clan to get some XP. Vander's internal... There is no way to view the internal level, unfortunately.
I don't want to attack you.
Sharpen your focus, Clan.
In fact, I almost kind of wish they went the genealogy style leveling where you can promote at a certain time but it doesn't reset your level, and then you could just like level up to forever. I really think that would be better, and then the second seals wouldn't change your level, they would just change your class. I think I'd like that, but you know, this game just has some really weird UI, UX decisions just in general, so. Marth's also good for dodge tanking. I'm just not a dodge tanking style player for the most part, but, well, now.
Sorry.
There's one emblem, which one? Crap, I think.
Fantastic
That-
work.
I think
You
I remember
fought
who
together
that just
splendidly.
buffs
Let's move
crit,
on.
allow you to
Wait over
easily
there
get
a moment.
100% crit. Anyways, this map has 2 phases.
All right.
Time for the
If
cool
everyone is in
phase.
position, we'll begin. This time, I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight as if in an actual battle. Furthermore, I'll be using this.
Is that the ring of the Holy Knight?
Why, you
Indeed
know
it
which
is.
one it is,
I'm
Alear?
inviting an
Wow.
old friend to join us.
Oh, and he does the pose! With, like, the sword. I don't have a sword to, like, demo
I
it
am
with, but he
Sigurd.
does it.
If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
The only other emblem that's plot
Emblem
relevant.
Sigurd. He looks like a
That's
strong
before
opponent.
remake, please.
Each emblem has their own abilities. When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the same as Marth's. We'd better keep our eyes open.
So,
My rapier is effective against cavalry. Once we engage, you can...
oh, it's forcing me to learn what that is. So that just allows you to restore emblem stuff. So, she's not engaged yet. That only shows her range, however, when she's not engaged. Sigurd, yeah, +5 move. +6 move the dragons. So she'll have 12 move. So, yeah, yeah, the problem is, they teach you that, but it doesn't really work. Because if you put on everything else... Okay, I guess that is her... Oh, wait, no, it isn't Horatius. It's that guy. Yeah. No, it's a little unfortunate. Anyways, I want to send Vander over to the left side. Just because I don't want to turtle.
I'll do my best.
I want to keep Fram over here because I want her to be able to chain guard with Alear.
I am guided by the emblems.
And then I'll eventually send Clan over with Vander, who will be able to break that land sky, and Clan will just be able to go in for the kill. You can already chain guard when the healer is full HP. I will very soon turn off enemy phase combat animations. Just because I do like Fire Emblem really fast. As much as I think the animations look good, I'm fine only having them one phase. Yeah, I actually don't see a need for plan over there. What I do want to do... Ugh, fudge. What I'm doing is I essentially I want to be able to get into that damn forest. Ugh. Because I don't want Lumera to be able to use the forest. So I'm playing this differently than I wanted to. But I'm playing it. I'm playing it more aggressive than I'd want. This is not going to end well. I'm going to have a death, but it doesn't matter in this chapter. Oh, I am so fudged. Let's equip the rapier. They can get rid of the chain guard effect that's on Alir, but they have to kill Fram first.
Your teamwork is inspiring.
Or by using it up.
Come,
Yep. So it's having her attack Fram.
Queen Lumera, but I've
Which
gotta
means the
attack
chain
you.
guard, if Fram dies, the
That's
chain guard's
Fram.
gonna go away. But she's not going to! Oh, really not? Hell yeah! And the martial arts can break,
Lord Sigurd
bows
is
and magic.
remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
the chain guard is still active. And there, now it's no longer active, which means I'm actually really scared for Alir's life in the next hit. Oh, sweet. How much damage do you do with the Lodestar Rush? Decent amount. Can you do 9 damage? Yes! Yeah! Look at me! I know what I'm doing! There is no easy way to just smoothly go onto that, then do Lodestar Rush from there. I might as well get the XP on my other guys, I might as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so this past week I was sick all week, so I was getting 12 hours of sleep just so it would go away. All my close friends got COVID, so I took multiple COVID tests because this could be bad, this could be bad. I was freezing cold, and I've been I spent entire days just coding for one of my classes, and it's just
and neither will I. That is why you must defeat
not my favorite. Not my
What
favorite.
a delight it is to see you in battle after all these years.
My prayers are with you.
That's a lot of twos.
Sorry. You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. Well, okay, so I'm already Alir may end up being one of my first promoted units. Although starting at level 7, chapter 7, you start getting units that can immediately be promoted. In other words, you're gonna immediately promote starting at level 7, starting at chapter 7. Now, obviously that does make things a little bit more tricky to calculate because it has recommended level, but essentially you just subtract 10, assume that you promoted at level 10. So just subtract 10 from the predicted, then that gives you the predicted. But yeah. Look at that! 24 minutes, 25 minutes, and we've beaten a chapter already. Yeah.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat.
I love
There is
Sigurd.
much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great work.
Thank you.
I can't believe we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
And Sigurd.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won.
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already,
We
Divine
didn't
One.
use enough fire.
I'd like for you to have this.
This
La
is the sword you were
Liberation.
using, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Hot dog.
Thank you. Someday, I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
I have no doubt. Please, take this as well.
Is this another emblem ring?
No, it is purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
What was it?
Forgot that
I
you
said
saw
I'd
that so
give you
early
a
in the
birthday
game.
present that suited you perfectly. I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise. It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else. Please offer me this gift again.
I did not
once I've
realize the
remembered
birthday was
everything.
mentioned so early.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize.
I should have started this
It
playthrough
doesn't
before I
matter what you
beat the
can
game.
remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did 1,000 years ago. Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you again.
Stop mentioning
Suppose I
1,000
got a
years
little
ago.
carried away,
That's like
didn't I?
clearly
Oh,
not a good
no.
memory. Like it's
It's
no
all
memory.
right.
So, but that means it's not a good memory.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
So stop
Perhaps we
mentioning
should
it.
Call it a day. But let's
Yeah.
agree to chat again in the morning.
Okay.
What do you
Yeah.
say? Pinky promise?
All right.
Pinkies. Now they're stuck together. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Support conversations. Yeah, but I'm not even. I don't know why they gave me a support conversation thing because I'm not even able to view it yet. I'm probably not able to adopt those animals yet either. Although, really, the only animals that you should really concern yourself with adopting are
Spectacular as
dogs. Dogs are the meta to adopt,
Please
for a
rest
reason
easy.
we will get into next video, probably. Not this video. So you can use, there's multiple ways you can exit. So you can use that green blowy thing, you can use the depart, or like you could go to the edge, like that, and depart. Yeah. I think it's a neat feature.
How wonderful to see my child awake at last. Now we'll never have to be apart. There is so much to catch up on, so much to see
Fire
and do
Emblem
together.
parents.
We can chat for hours, take long walks, share meals, and then... If my child's memories are truly lost, I wonder... Emblem Sigurd,
I am here.
there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Yeah!
Today certainly was eventful. Queen Lumera seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother. If only I could remember those
Yeah.
days.
Those
I
days.
must have
Yeah.
felt so lucky to be her child.
So lucky. So very lucky.
Why are you here alone?
There's like a cross-eyed meme version, and I love it.
What was that?
It was you, roast beef. You were
all
cooking.
right? It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. But yes, I'm all right. Were you here
What
this whole
was
time?
the Rock
You
cooking?
were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
That's all right. Keep it on. Then if something happens, I will be able to help. Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Marth,
Yeah, they don't get separated now.
what was I like?
And we just got Marth.
You knew me back
Yeah.
then. You must be able to tell me something.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything
That
at
is
once.
such
your
a
time.
nothing answer.
Ease back into your memories. Lumera advised that too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sorry. I don't mean to be impatient.
It's all right.
I'm impatient too.
What was that?
I'm not sure. An enemy raid? We had best take a look. I'm worried about Lumera and the others.
Agreed.
You need to go, go, go. Oh, Chapter 3 is another one that kicked my ass, actually. Add that to the list. I don't think it will this time, though.
Clan! Fram!
Oh, Divine One. Thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me.
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper. Suddenly, bam, they're here.
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to get their hands on the emblem rings.
Even as we speak, Queen Lumera is defending the vault. Quickly, we must fly to her aid.
Sounds like a plan. Follow me!
Okay. So yeah, green items just mean they get dropped. Yeah. Very minor stuff, but. So, I thought that the Pegasus Knight there would be able to immediately go here. That is not true.
I'll do my best.
My recommendation is
Lend me your strength.
I'm turning that off now. I'm turning it off before we even get another emblem. I don't want to deal with it. Frankly. I'm just gonna ignore that right side for now, because something will come soon to make it a little bit easier. I'm also turning that off.
Me, right?
Oh, damn you.
Anything.
I think I'd much rather you kill.
This is the mission of the stewards.
Because if I don't, then no enemy's gonna die. And...
Divine Dragon looked at me.
Sure. I guess. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly. Oh, what the hell? That's not what I wanted. Yes, you still get broken when you're engaged. Come on, I get reinforced at this
There
phase,
are
right?
too many of them. We'll never make it to the ring vault.
Through this door, right? Yes, this is the one.
Then let's go.
I hear voices. Someone's coming.
Was that Boucheron?
not a moment too soon. The Crown Prince Alfred of Firenze is here to help. Let me at him.
Nice.
Prince Alfred of Firenze, you said?
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You
Yeah.
finally woke up?
Yeah.
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these
I
soldiers.
actually used Alfred. I'm one of the few
Okay,
people who
anyway.
actually used Alfred in
We're
my
not
most
sure.
recent, in my last
They attacked
playthrough.
so suddenly.
Well,
I'm not
let's
using
do
them
this
for
quickly.
long this time.
Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron.
Boucheron!
Consider us at your disposal. Lead the way, Divine.
I'm not
Thank you
instantly
for-
benching Boucheron because I'm not a degenerate for like the people on the internet. Is everyone on the internet it seems like instantly like
It's an honor
get rid
to
of
meet you,
him
Divine
and it's
One.
just like bruh, no. I'm gonna try to
My
use
arrows are
Boucheron.
perfect for. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
Yep, that's just effectiveness. I'm trying to decide though. So obviously I want to do that, and yeah, I do think I want Etier to get rid of that one, because I don't want to have to go over there.
Let me at him. I can still
So,
do more.
Boucheron's a backup, which means chain attacks. As it's about the like tutorial.
I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them.
Yes,
Call
you
on me
can.
if you need some extra oomph.
So, quick little thing. I just realized I haven't talked about it yet. You don't have a hand axe yet. I'm so used to him being equipped with
What's
his
our
damn
move?
hand axe.
I'll manage.
Yeah! Let's at least wipe one of them out.
Fate has brought us here.
So obviously, this game has DLC emblems, but they're going to be coming in waves. This is most likely going to be a direct really soon. So, I'm going to try my best to not, like, record so far ahead that, like, let's just say, like, 5 months from now, I still only have Tiki and Emblem of Rivals when, like, there's, like, another 3 DLC ones. I'm going to try to prevent that from happening. So I'm going to, like, try to, like, record the series in a way that DLC emblems are sporadically added. And I'm assuming I'm going to beat the game before the DLC's fully out, which means the final episode is not going to be the final episode. There's going to be bonus episodes, essentially. Something that I'm kind
worry,
of
I'm
have
fine.
been wanting to do on Shadows of Valencia, but Brandon and Josh don't. And that's fine. I spoiled them by actually allowing them to play the game in 3D World. So now they don't want to go back to
I'm all
not
set.
playing the game with Fire Emblem. No, that's actually the whole reason Josh was like, nah, to doing more. Which, totally acceptable. I understand his reasoning. Unfortunately. Oh gosh darn y'all people! This to me is actually one of the hardest chapters in the game. Just because there's so many Lance users. And a certain someone can't handle Lance users very well. Alir. I'm talking about Alir if you didn't know.
Need some help?
And nobody has 1-2 range. Besides him. So I say I start off a little bit of a defensive front. And do that.
Unbelievable.
Oh, shh.
All those workouts for nothing. At least you could use.
Don't think so!
That death is restarting 4 just because of Chapter 5. Is it? Having Etienne will make Chapter 5 a little easier. Is that true? Yeah. Although, we are actually approaching where I want to end this video anyways. So we're actually going to do this chapter in the next video, and not this one. I know. A little bit of like a... Darn you, Alex. By the way, you could actually do proper battle saves. Except I'm maddening. But yeah, actually, I am going to end this video here. We're going to start the next video right on this chapter. Because this is what I consider to be one of the trickiest chapters in the game, oddly enough. And I don't want to lose anybody, because I'm going to want them in Chapter 5. They could die Chapter 5 onwards, but I don't think I want deaths before then, just because Chapter 5 is a bit of a pain. So, plus I gotta get these videos edited, and I don't have a lot of time before they go up. So I'll see you next time, YouTube.